you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now
I've been waiting for you
we'll see if
too.
the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt
Single action army.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me
Revolver.
Revolver.
Draw. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Draw.
So obviously, first thing you want to do. Oh, I gotta get a pistol out. That's nice.
Hiding won't help.
Stop running, bitch. Yo. Oops. Uh-oh. Don't run, old man. Oh shoot, before I die, seriously. Stop being a baby and running.
There's nothing like the feeling of slamming the wrong cylinder. All right. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, stop running. You run too freaking fast for an old man. Son of a... Yeah, reload. He won't.
Better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long.
Did I run out of bullets or something? I'm about to say. Punk? I don't understand why this is like... I'm not supposed to run out of ammo. Give me those.
I love the smell of corda. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Stop freaking running. You're such a girl. I can't. Really? Huh? Oh, jeez. Because he
You're
doesn't...
pretty good. Just what I'd
he
expect
doesn't
from
even
the
shoot.
man with the same code as the
Not to take those
boss.
corners way too wide.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Like, died. Damn, controller.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky.
He has to hold his hand with his gun.
Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
You have a name. Everybody has a name.
That exoskeleton.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. He's like, oh, I want to show you FBI's. I run. And that's for invisible. I'll go kill that man.
Who the hell?
I'll go kill him. Bye. And then now I gotta talk to the president about his life and how much it sucks.
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
I also don't remember if he actually has one arm or not.
You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Of course you got implants.
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has
Got
it.
it in the wrong
Even the
place,
chief.
man.
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said
Some
Mantis
people
got his
just
code
do
by
that.
reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
Because you like it.
Looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
I'm
What
sure
happened
you
to your
did too.
arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the
Thank you,
DARPA
only on the
chief, is he
weekends.
okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut
Stop
me
hitting my
up.
freaking leg with your stupid cane.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit. Could that be the colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you.
It's... Oh, I forgot.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
He's like, moron.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact
Do
her
you
right away.
know?
But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some
I'll-
other way
I'll
to
explain
prevent the
afterwards.
missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are
They
corroded
suck at their
with
job.
nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff.
It stands for
Material
material
unaccounted
unaccounted
for.
for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China
Sorry,
still
coming
maintain
down
a
with like a
significant
weird
nuclear presence.
runny
Complete
nose.
nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, We need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Damn, you're freaking stingy.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway,
All the
Metal
man wants
Gear
is
was
the
going to
money.
be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire.
Missed
This is
you.
the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret.
An experimental
I'll
genome
give you my
soldier.
dark little secret.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Oh, heart attack
What
again.
did you do to me? Oh, no.
Oh, the woman's on my body.
Can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Another example of how to kill someone with a heart attack. Now he's dead, and the president, DARPA chief, is dead. DARPA chief, not president, DARPA chief. The heck.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
So suspicious.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Okay. My life. It didn't actually go up, it just like recovered. Okay. So at least my rations didn't go up, but my pistols and grenades did. So that's kinda cool. Alright. Normally I would run back here and go do whatever. Actually no. Actually, yeah, because I can't even go this way because it requires level 4. So you gotta go backwards. So let me go back and talk about what I wanted to talk about. So when he mentions the CD case, I was like, okay, I gotta go find a CD case somewhere. I'm not gonna know where to find it, but like, I'll find it eventually. And so I ran around this freaking base. I ran outside. I ran back to like that other basement. I ran all over this place trying to find this stupid CD case, thinking it was like a little like floating spinning item. And then it'll like, you know how you like bring up a menu like this and be like, oh, it's the card. It has like the numbers 1 4 whatever point whatever in the back. I was like, oh, okay, so like I should be able to find it. No, turns out that it's the actual CD that you get for buying the game. Literally, my brain was just like, game, what the hell? I was so sad when I found out that's actually what it was. Yeah, I know this freaking thing. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to. Now I got the FAMAS. But literally, like, I had to actually use the real CD case in order to freaking get the frequency from Meryl, because I was like, I don't know where this thing is at. Like, I had no clue. I mean, I memorized the number because of how many times I've inputted, but because then I was looking for the CD case. But then he gives you the optical disc, which I also thought was what I needed in order to find Meryl, and it wasn't. So I was like, this is even stupider. Where am I going? And then I realized at the entire time that it was the game case instead of anything else. So kudos to you for breaking the fourth wall, but damn you, because literally I spent maybe like 3 hours of my life a day for like a whole week, I think, trying to find that dumb code, and never found it. Never found it. It was so stupid. And then what makes it worse is that if you, like me, bought the Essential Collection, which has Metal Gear 1 through 3, but also has like the it comes with Substance and Subsistence in the first game, but the first game isn't, like, the case information isn't actually on the, because it's like a limited edition looking thing, so you don't actually get to see anything in the back regarding like the game. So I couldn't find the code. So when I tried to do that one, I was like, dude, what? Oh, they already put it on? Nice. Now I can actually kill kids. They get nothing. Sweet. Well, not kids, but people and whatnot. Okay, so technically, I gotta find Meryl. Oh, I wonder how I would do that. I'm not even gonna bother hesitating. I'm gonna just call her that. After I call her, shit.
The DARPA chief and President Baker.
I don't want to talk to you.
So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
I will always be furious when it came to that because it was just so bad.
Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Like, that's so genius how he mentions that, and how that whole thing works out. Let me think though. There's supposed to be a trick. Like, don't tell me I called you again.
In any case.
No, damn it. Shut up. I know what it is.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, Their
Beautiful, compassionate eyes. Oh my. See,
Oh, just
what a
what
charmer.
I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry. You'll
Actually,
land
no,
back
he
on
just
me
wants to
once
be
you
your
meet
best
me.
friend,
The
granted that
reality
you're
is no match
female.
for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
Maybe.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding
Ow.
places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
He died.
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Everything about the something
Second
floor
floor
basement, man.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen,
Yes, you
Meryl,
can.
everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real
You're a real
bitch.
bastard. Just like my uncle said.
I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
Liar.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
Technically, you
After
can
I
ask
open
her
up the
about
cargo door, I'll contact you.
the basement and the where to find suppressor if you didn't really look for it that first time.
What's up, Snake?
That kind of thing. So, I'm gonna save. First time I actually saved. So, you know. Would love to go through that whole hour again.
Snake, remember what the girl said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
You read too many books.
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to
She
it.
just winked at me.
But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Wow, what a charmer, right? Alrighty then. So technically now I have to actually wait until Mara opens this big door. So I you know, just get chilling, figure out whatever. So I gotta just be patient. But I'll be patient next time. And when we do come back into this game, then we will continue on our journey. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys really enjoyed, and look forward to the next upcoming content and videos and games and shenanigans. I promise you that next time I won't be such an idiot when it comes to getting caught. I have to get used to the controls because I'm used to Metal Gear 5. So